very skilled. She's a great player. She hit some tough shots. And there's not a whole lot you can do about some of the threes she hit.
Last time we saw Hailey Van Lith, she was on the receiving end of a mean-ass whooping from Caitlin Clark and the Iowa Hawkeyes. She took that ass whooping to the face, man. If y'all watched that game, it was nasty. But, hey, Hailey Van Lith, she was going through it back at LSU. One of the commentators said that she had to get an IV.
She got an IV because she's been so sick.
It was a lot at LSU. But anyway, if you clicked on this video, you either gooned out or you're a fan of women's college basketball. Like, comment, subscribe, because most of you guys are not subscribed to the channel. Click the link. Subscribe. It's free. Now, we know why she went to LSU in the first place. She was trying to ring chase. It didn't work because LSU, they got too many scorers. They had Angel Reese, Flajay Johnson, Anissa Morrow, and Michaela Williams. And Hailey Van Lith, she just didn't fit there. Kemoki, amazing coach. Probably one of the best coaches in women's college basketball. But Hailey Van Lith, she just didn't fit there, man. Just did not fit there at all. She only scored 20 points 4 times all last season. And it was just overall a down year for her, man. She only averaged 11.6 points, which is a career low for her. Kemoki, she tried having her play on ball with the ball in her hand. She tried having her be off ball. Nothing worked, and it showed. Now, chat, this wasn't always the case for Hailey Van Lith. Let's backtrack a little bit. Hailey Van Lith, she was born and raised in Wenatchee, Washington. Try saying that 3 times. I like Wenatchee. Anyway, she was born and raised in Washington. During her senior year, she led her team to 24-1, and she was ranked number 7 back in 2020 in a recruiting class, along with names such as Caitlin Clark, Paige Beckers, and Angel Reese. Y'all want to know what she put up in high school? I got y'all. During her senior year in high school, she averaged 33.8 points, 9.5 rebounds, and 4.7 assists, bro. She ended up committing to Louisville, and in the first season there, she put up 11.2 points, 5.2 rebounds, and 2.1 assists. She managed to lead her team to the Elite 8 in the 2021 NCAA tournament, but they lost to Stanford, and Stanford ended up winning the whole thing. And Stanford, they had some dogs. They had Cam Brink, Lexi Hull, Haley Jones. Dogs, hoopers. That's what they lost to. Oh yeah, and I forgot to mention that Hailey Van Lith, she was featured heavily on the 3v3 women's national team, and they did win gold back in 2023. I
love you guys! Go USA!
Now we move on to the 2021 to 2022 season, which is her second year at Louisville, and we saw some improvement in her game. She put up 14.4 points, 3.6 rebounds, and 2 assists, while also leading her team to the Final Four, and they did end up losing to South Carolina. And you guys know how South Carolina is. They ended up winning the national championship back in 2022, and that is back-to-back years where Hailey Van Lith has lost to the champions. Now, chat, this is where things start to pick up. This is her 3rd and final year at Louisville, and we saw career-high numbers. She put up 19.7 points, but I'm going to round it up to 20. She averaged 20 points, 4.5 rebounds, and 3.6 assists. This is around the time where I did start to tap in with women's college basketball. There was a clip going around on Twitter where you guys know how at the end of college games, they do the handshake thing. So boom. She had played against Texas and she like brushed past this girl. They was talking trash. I wrote a clip so that y'all know what I'm saying. I don't even know what I'm saying. Y'all see that scoreboard, right? Anyway, she was emptying the clip in the 2023 NCAA tournament. She balled out and dropped 20 plus points in 4 straight games, but she did run into our girl Cece, the GOAT. Caitlin Clark put up a 40-point triple-double and eliminated Louisville. And after that, the Iowa Hawkeyes, they played against South Carolina and they beat them, which is crazy. Now, that did lead up to LSU versus Iowa, and we all know what happened in that game. We all saw it in real time. I'm not going to go much into it because if you know, you know. Angel Reese, Caitlin Clark, people being racist on social media. LSU did go on to win that game 102-85, and that prompted Hailey Van Lith to transfer over to LSU, and we all know what happened there because I covered that earlier in the video. Now, chats, we are back in present day. And Hailey Van Lith, during the summer, she did play in the Olympics on the 3v3 team, which featured Dearica Hamby, Ryan Howard, and Sierra Burdick. They did only win bronze because, I'ma just assume because Brink and Hailey Van Lith, they're like this. You guys can't see it, but I'm holding my two hands together. They wanted to, they Shaq and Kobe. I'ma just assume that they didn't win gold because chemistry. But yeah, she hooped in the Olympics and she transferred over to TCU for a change of scenery. And she has been hooping at TCU. I mean, for the most part, they have been playing against not so good teams, but she's averaging 19.6 points, 6.5 assists, and around like 4 or 5 rebounds a game. She's on a team with Sedona Prince, who I'm not, if you know, you know. Sedona Prince, she's, oh boy, I'm not going to go into that. But she's on a team with her and Madison Connor, and they've been playing good ball. She did have a game where she had 18 points and 10 assists, which is her first career triple-double in college, which is insane because she's been in college for 5 years. Anyway, she shot 8 for 24 from the field, rest in peace to Kobe Bryant, and she shot 1 for 7 on 3. She emptied the clip that game. They also did have another game where they played against Notre Dame, who has Livy Miles and Hannah Hidalgo. And she dropped 21 and 7 that game. They ended up winning. As of right now, TCU is 12-1, and their one loss is against South Carolina. You guys know how South Carolina is. March Madness is around the corner, and I'm pretty sure TCU, they're going to be ranked relatively high. I would not be surprised if at some point in the tournament, TCU played against Louisville and also LSU because they're petty, bro. Hailey Van Lith, she's a hooper. She's a dog. She did make the right decision with staying one more year in college and going to a different school because at LSU, things ended very poorly. She got smoked by Caitlin Clark and it basically killed her draft stock. And now at TCU, she's hooping. As of right now, she is projected to go number 22 in the WNBA mock draft to the Las Vegas Aces, which that would be crazy if she just went to the Aces off rip. And I'm pretty sure her draft stock is just going to continue to rise as the season goes on because TCU, they've been hooping, bro. Like, dang, it's crazy how under a different system, she just starts just balling out. If you guys like the video, like, comment, subscribe, and share with your friends. I'm a pot eater.